Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Reality Is where words do come to life. Well, the title of this video is 9 years in Cook County Jail with no trial. And so I've always said, whatever information that I receive um, that is disheartening to me and others, that we need to address it ASAP. And so to have a conversation with a young man who has been a part of the system as well, and to say that his family member has been sitting in Cook County Jail for 9 years with trial, no trial, and the attorney is not pushing the issues to the reason why this individual is sitting there 9 years with no trial, and then to dig up old stuff to place on the individual when the person said that he did not commit the crime is puzzling to me. But it piggybacks on to um, what Kim Fox said in the historic criminal justice reform. And I'm going to get this article up right quick because I want you all to understand how we get to where we are. So in the historic, which I made the video about yesterday, that J.B. Pritzker signed historic criminal justice reform, and we still having these issues. So you're talking about underage children being interrogated, but here we have a man whose life has been snatched for 9 years. He hasn't been found innocent or guilty, and from what I've been researching, there are no real statute of limitations, and they should be. Because if the state's attorney office can't close a case within a year, damn it, you don't need to have no case. This is ridiculous. So, in one of the bills that they talked about, the Senate Bill 2129, which allows the state attorney to petition for resentencing of an offender under certain conditions. So, what that says to me is if you let them out, whatever I find in the trash, I can use it depending on the conditions in which I go before others, the judge, who will write the order to draw that person back into jail. So all you are doing are recycling. You're not freeing nobody, you're recycling individuals. And the individuals you are recycling is the black people. Ain't nobody being affected by this but ours. That's it, and that's all. And for Kim Fox to stand last year when she made her little speech after she won her seat and to say, I understand, I come from Cabrini Green. Really, you cannot understand. You can't if you're recycling us back into the system. And when I say us, it affects me too. Because I have family members in that system, which we call fair and just. I have a sister who have 2 kids in that system, which we call fair and just, and it's not fair and just. So here is the other House bill, 3587, which creates the Resentencing Task Force Act to study ways to reduce Illinois' prison population. Really? If you're going to put a petition to resentence offenders, how are you helping to reduce the prison population? Ain't that hypocritical to say? Ain't you are you not using the wrong words? Because from what I'm seeing, all these things does is recycle us back into the system. Y'all recycle now one white person back into the system. Kyle Rittenhouse ass ain't been recycled in the system. The people at the Capitol insurrection on January 6th ain't been recycled back into the system. The man from Iowa who was caught in the hotel room with the assault rifles have not been recycled into the system, but you recycle ours back into the system. And we supposed to be okay with this, right? Goes on to say wrongful convictions, and I did the video yesterday, so you can check that video out. And deceptive practices hurt victims and deeply fracture the community, the confidence in law. Let me explain some to you. We don't have no confidence in law. Y'all fractured. No, it ain't fractured. It's broken. You broke that a long time ago. And in 2021, you're still breaking it. So here is my thing. This is where we at. This is modern slavery. That's what it is. Y'all trade in the dogs and the water holes and the ropes over the trees and the auction blocks for prison. That's exactly what you all have done. And then because Pritzker election time is coming up next year, all of a sudden you all can do great things to get laws passed. But until y'all asses clean up Cook County Jail, Statesville, I don't give a damn what laws you pass. It's not going to make a difference. And this is the problem right here. And I'm challenging every organization who represents prison reform to make your voices heard. Nobody should sit in no Cook County jail for 9 years. These people come out these prisons. Y'all don't offer them no job. You don't offer them no training. You don't offer them nothing. Half of them people, y'all just snatch their mentality. They have lost their minds sitting in there because ain't nothing to do in Cook County Jail. If family members that care about their families don't send books in, don't send encouraging cards, these people can't survive. They can't survive. And then you all think it's okay to stall the process. And then the wife, the girlfriend, the mother, the grandmama is left on the outside struggling to pay attorney bills, struggling to make sure their loved ones get their needs met. Relative, I posted a video not too long ago about not having drinking water in Statesville. Why is that? Y'all sitting on y'all asses every day, and you claim to be doing your job and y'all not doing shit. Understand me when I say you're just holding a title in a position. That's it. We don't have no criminal justice reform. Again, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna keep repeating it till I see the damn difference. Joe Biden, the president of the United States, signed a law for hate crime for Asians. Black folks been beat up by police brutality. They still hanging folks on the trees. They still incarcerating them because they're black. Where is our laws? Where is our legislation? Where is it? Why our loved ones can't come out? You let a white man, and I said this yesterday, that white man that came from Iowa in that hotel room with all them assault rifles that y'all found, if it had been a black person, he would still have his ass in jail today. Y'all still trying to pull the boy from Empire back into the prison system. Did y'all do the folks for the Capitol insurrection? They ass is still at home. And then one of the boys that did go to jail, and I don't think he's still in there, asked the judge because he can't eat certain food for a meal adjustment, and was granted. Now let a black person go before a white judge and ask them, okay, I'm a diabetic, I can't eat sugar sandwiches. You know what that judge gonna say? We don't care. You committed the crime, you doing the time. See how this system fails? See how it's broken? It ain't fractured, it's broken. And y'all stand y'all ass up here like y'all doing such a great damn job. And you're not. You're not doing a great job. Matter of fact, you're an embarrassment to this country. For me, I don't know how nobody else feels. But we got all these laws. We got the Constitution that's supposed to cover us, and it don't cover us at all. It cover the white folk. See, white people can steal. White people can lie. They can rob. They can manipulate. They can deceive. We just had a president that did all this stuff, and he was the president of the United States, and he running his raggedy ass free too. But you lock ours up, and then you justify locking them up, and then the Tom Darts come out of the woodwork like roaches when you cut the lights off and they scatter. Cook County Jail is in great condition. We make sure we treat them good, and they are 6 feet apart, and they've been given everything they need to make sure that COVID does not spread in Cook County Jail. And people died in Cook County Jail from COVID. The bathrooms was nasty. They feed them slop. They're human beings. They're not dogs. They're human beings, but you're paying an organization to send slop into the prison. Then you wonder why they have diabetes, they have heart problems, their stomachs don't work right, their teeth is rotten, and everything else. Then they're using these public phones, and they got one towel to clean the phone. What the hell? You sit in the court thing and you see bugs going all across the floors and ants look in the corner. There's dirt all in the cracks and crevices. What the hell? And the thing that really pisses me off, you sit in the courtroom. Court time comes when they bring the defendant before the judge and the state's attorney read the charges. Ain't nobody evaluated nothing. Ain't nobody read nothing. They don't have no evidence to nothing. But the judge say, we deny them bond. We deny them bail. They're going to maximum security. First time offense. First time offense. And then you follow with say, well, I haven't read the case. I don't know nothing about the charges, but you're going on what the state's attorney says. Again, y'all don't work on facts. It ain't transparency. This system sucks. And when I say this is not the United States, a lot of people say, oh, this is a great country. Is it really? Y'all been robbing black folks for a long time. You've been stealing their stuff. You've been lying on them. You've been misusing. You've been abusing. And if, like I said before, if we didn't have cameras on our phones, George Floyd trial would have went another way. Laquan McDonald trial would have went another way. Fidel Castile would have went another way. Even though they still don't have, George Floyd got justice. Laquan McDonald got a little bit of justice. But the rest of them, Eric Garner, and y'all saw it on camera. And you still deny what you saw. Kyle Rittenhouse came from somewhere else. Don't even live in Wisconsin. A teenager. An underage teenager. Kim Fox, underage. Governor Pritzker, underage, shot and killed 2 people with an assault rifle. People donated $2 million and got him out. The rule was if he moved, he was to report it. He didn't report it. He went back to trial and y'all let his ass out again. Let's change the color of the skin. Say it was a black man who came from Michigan and went to Wisconsin and walked down the street with an assault rifle and killed 2 white people. How you think that would have played out? His ass would have been up under the jail. Nobody would have gave him no mercy. He would still be locked up today. And let's say if you did let him out and he did not report that he moved, y'all would throw his ass back in jail again with another bond. But here is where the divide comes in at. White folks' rights is different from black folks' rights. See, white is right and black is all the way wrong. And that's a bunch of bull. That is a bunch of bull. So Kim Fox, don't you send nothing else. Don't you stand before nobody else. You and Pritzker telling me shit about how historically criminal reform is, because that should have been evident. Kids can't vote unless they're a certain age. That's common sense. So it showed me common sense ain't so common even for the smartest people like you. You can't drink unless you're a certain age. You can't get a license unless you're a certain age. You can't smoke unless you're a certain age. And you definitely can't travel without an adult. And you can't travel by yourself unless you're a certain age. So that little minute step that y'all did about police officers can interrogate young people, that should have been common sense. No child should be interrogated by a grown adult, because you know why? They don't understand what the hell y'all talking about. Period. And I'm going to go back to when they see us. That was the mistake that this system made. And it showed me from then that our state's attorney, our judges, our police officers, you all are in cahoots. And you keep this system flowing the way it's flowing. You keep family divided. You keep households and financial stresses and strains. You all keep them there. And then you let them out and you don't have a step down. You don't have a plan for them. You keep it there you collect the money for the duration. You suck up the system. We have to pay to send money on the books. You got to pay for them to get commissary. You got to pay because they got to buy towels to wipe their ass, sheets to lay on, pajamas to sleep in, winter garments to keep warm. So what are y'all really doing besides raping families out here? That's a rape is a violation. You know that, right? It's punishable by criminal time for raping. And our judicial system, our elected officials are raping the Black community. Let's call a thing what it is. You're raping them. The same way y'all did when people was in Africa, y'all went in and snatched the Black folks and brought them over here so they can help build up your land. Black Wall Street. We just saw the historical thing, how the white folks burnt it down. And not too long ago, there was an article about a great piece of land that was worth billions of dollars that a Black family actually owned, and white people stole that. And now they just had to return it. So y'all been stealing our lives all the time. 400 plus years. So miss me with the LBGTQ community crap that y'all putting out here, and nothing against y'all. But until y'all address the 400 plus years of shit we done been through in this damn country here, I don't want to hear none of this shit. None of it. I don't. And y'all need to fix the problem with that boy being in jail for 9 years without a trial. And I question the attorney, and I question the judge who allowed it to be so. And I question Chief Judge Timothy Evans. I question Tony Pretwinkle, because your name is outside on that kiosk too. I question State Representative LaShawn Ford. I question Camille Lilly. I question Don Herman. I question Dick Durbin. I question Danny Davis. I question Mayor Lightfoot. I question J.B. Pritzker. I question Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton. I question all of y'all. And Kim Fox. Y'all not doing y'all job at all. And you know who suffers the most? The family. They go through just as much hardship with their loved ones being in there, being abused and misused, and not being treated fairly. But this is the country in which y'all call the United States. And ain't nothing uniting about this country, because we get shitted on every day. And y'all flushes our asses down the toilet like people shit in the stool and flush it down there. And I'm sick of it. And for any organization out here, Reform Alliance, whoever you may be, y'all need to step y'all ass up to the plate too. Because this is everybody's fight. And everybody who's listening to this video, you have somebody that's our color, that's in that system, that who has been mistreated. Now, let me clarify something. There are some people who have committed the crimes. They have. And I understand that. But let me say this too. There's a lot of people in there that's innocent. These jails across these United States is not as clean as that you say they are. They're not. And people have sat in those jails, and lives have been stolen because this system allowed it. So I'm challenging our president. I'm challenging every mayor. I'm challenging every governor, every senator, every congressman, every state representative, every commissioner, every judge, and every state's attorney, and every head of sheriff department. Y'all need to fix this wrong and make it right. And that's all I got to say. I'm not going to be through with this story, and I'm not playing. Y'all can dig. You can listen in on my phone. You can try to block the videos so nobody can see them, but it will not stop my voice. And I'm going to tell you this right here. God don't like ugly. And some of y'all lied in y'all campaign speech that you cared about the people and you wanted to make a difference. And all you care about is the check that come into your bank account at our expense. And that's what it is. So I don't want to hear no more talking. I want to see some action. And unless you can do some action, especially Pritzker, because election time is coming up, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Don't bank on your good results for COVID, because it don't wash. It don't. We got a problem in Cook County Jail. We got people sitting there. Kim Fox, you too. Because you did all that talking. You understand it. You was going to make a difference, and you ain't made nothing. See, people are pulling your strings too. You lied. I ain't seen you make the difference yet. Not one iota. Nobody should sit in nobody's jail for 3 years. It don't take you that long to find out who did what. Y'all got all the information you need. But you starting the process because it's a money maker thing for you. You got private investors. Ain't nobody stupid. It's a good money maker. Then you got this jail ATM stuff. Y'all making extra money. Who the hell is jail ATM? And you can only send in one to get one thing? Really? Y'all trying to kill off the people. If COVID don't kill them, the nasty ass food y'all serving in Cook County Jail gonna kill them. I'm really upset. I am. I'm totally upset, and I'm not liking this whatsoever. Not at all. So you all can like, you can comment, you can turn your nose up, you scratch your butt and get glad. I don't care. I mean every word that I have spoken this day. And every time I get some information, I'm going to bring it up again. And that, I mean, I can promise you that. And I ain't slid on my promises yet. So y'all going to work for y'all seat. See, I'm a constituent. You are my employee. I am your employer. And when every voter understands that we are the employer and they are the employees, this country will be so much better. They need us. They need us to put their butts in the seat. And we need to make them work for the seat in which they hold. Bottom line. And that's where I'm at. So every organization that represent prison reform, let me hear you holler. Step up to the plate. Let your voices be heard. We need to fight this battle. This is a serious battle across these United States. You hear what I'm saying? All right. Till we talk again. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh. Well, that completes another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. I hope that you have enjoyed the conversation that we talked about. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you too can know when I upload other videos. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Until we talk again.